Okay, we cut these, which are just 160 by 160, which is just over 6 inches. Chopped out a hole in the middle, as you saw. Ran a router. I just did this by hand, so it's not particularly pretty, but that's just a little 3mm lip, so that this pipe just sits in there and sits nice and flush. So now to assemble it, the strips that we cut, which are just a fraction bigger than the plywood that we're using for the slides, so they fit just either side of here, and then the other one just sits on top like that, and that then gives us the opening to slide the drawer for. So I'll finish and just glue these up, and then we'll be ready for the next step. And you know, to do that, all I'm going to do is just throw some glue either side of that, put them together, and just put some clamps on. Right, just been doing these. These are just under 120 wide, which is just what the gap is in here, and put a hole and there. So just going to put a little bit of something to help grab here. Well, you may not have to. Actually slides well enough without. So that's it. It's a very simple little project. Glass gates are easy. Just like that. Now you see me, now you don't. I hope that is helpful to you in some way. Is it cheaper than buying commercial glass gates? Probably not much cheaper, and take into account your time, but it's satisfying. Thank you. Okay, there we are. It's in its final position. And wide. So I've just taken off the other two and just running off one up to one pipe here. And then it comes up, comes across that down to the saw bench with a one of the gates there. Comes across here, down another gate, and into the back of the thicknesser. I've just tried it, and wow, what a difference. I haven't got a big pile of shavings out the back. Okay, coming back here, you notice the valve there, the valve, the joint there, the 45-degree bend. That's because of the airflow. The dust that's coming off the saw bench is very, very fine, and that's not a problem for it to suck down around that bend. But off the thicknesser, because it's a lot of shavings, you want to try and make the bends as easy as possible for the airflow. Right, coming back down here, because of this ladder, where I need to get up to our top of our house, and it won't fit anywhere else in the shed, plumbed it down into the corner, along past the router bench, gate there, and round and into the buzzer. So it's been quite a project. It's definitely worth it. I'm very happy with the 3 horsepower dust extractor. I'm very happy with it. So far it all seems to be working very well. So don't be like me. I've worked in this shed for 10 years with a broom in one hand. I must admit I did pick that dust extractor up second hand, but it was going for such a low price, it was ridiculous. In fact, I've probably spent as much on the ducting as I did on the extractor. Hope that gives you some ideas. There's been various talk about the amount of static in PVC piping. From what I can gather, looking at it and researching it, but really unless you're getting up over 7 horsepower and you're doing continuous use, the static is not really a problem. So, because I only work on one-off pieces, custom furniture, I'm usually only working on one project at a time. None of my machines are working non-stop. They're all getting rests in between. So, if I blow the shed up, I'll let you know.